with all the earnings and stuff, you have that posted.
Yeah, I gave it all to them. I'm trying to get them to learn. Like if you just
I want. Where is it posted exactly?
I'll just run the
I'm
API
up.
again, and I'll give it to you through. And I'll just make sure it's still up to date.
If you want to like DM me, that'd be great. Because like I'm a little overwhelmed with
Because I'm just
information.
recording this part right now just to show YouTube right now. Like,
You're
dude,
fine. You're
like bro,
fine. I
just
want to poke around at that spreadsheet,
just
and I
look.
have the time to finally do it.
It's this is different stocks, MACD on the daily, and they all look the fucking
All
same.
right.
Like that is no, why is no one
I
talking about this? You can trade off this shit like nothing
I'm
else.
I'm pretty sure I get what you're saying.
No, I know you do.
I'm going to do some experimentation to see if I can comprehend.
No, I know you
Um,
understand. I'm talking about the masses right now.
well, I
No,
might understand. I might not. I might think I do, and I might be Dunning Kruger my. I
But if you
think I
can't
understand the
understand it,
gist of
then
it.
you're not understanding that you literally don't. If you see the same shape that I'm seeing
I
on
do.
here,
I
that's
absolutely see the same shape
that's
you
all
see,
you need to
and
know.
I'm actually really fucking excited to the point where I want that fucking spreadsheet, and I'm kind of pumped
This
again.
is
So like,
like we're on stock number 28 now of
Mhm.
that had all of these had earnings today, all of them.
I
So
and I see what you mean when you say curl, which I didn't understand what you meant when you before.
it's
I didn't know
just
what you were
this.
talking about.
Like look at my
It's
mouse.
just
This
that part
right
at the
here,
end, right?
right
It's
here.
just the part at the
This
end,
is it
right?
right here. This is the part I'm talking about right there.
Which is your MACD and which is your yellow is the MACD?
That
Is your
shit doesn't
yellow?
matter. That shit doesn't matter. Just the shape. Just the
I was
shape.
gonna say it's always the yellow pulls towards the blue.
I
Sure.
think this blue is the signal.
And then you have the other group too. I've grouped another one together. All these look the same. They're in different groups based on what pattern they're in. Because this is the opposite end of the pattern I just showed you before. It's the other side. That's
It's
why
reversed.
when you can go to the thing, and you can take a screenshot of any of those first ones that I showed you. Wait, let's go here. And you take a screenshot of just this part. This is the only section I'm talking about. This is the only relevant part. This part that back here, sure, it's good to glance at it, but I'm only talking about the most nearest cycle to play off of. So I screenshot that, and then I go to the group 2, which is, what I said, the opposite end of it. And then you paste this here, and if the theory is correct, you turn this upside down, and you flip it, and it should look pretty fucking similar, and it does. It looks the exact fucking same. The exact fucking same. Because now if I do this, and I do this, and I just get this shit out of the way, is that not the same shape? If I turn this, these lines red, would it not be the same? Looking at these shapes here,
Pretty darn close. You even have the little dip in the front.
it's like you can put them on top of each other.
Yeah.
I wish there was like an opacity setting on here. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
There is actually.
Of course, it's not exact, but it's so close. Like this is what you can play off of. Is what I'm trying to get people to understand. If it does, if you know that this end is going to produce this end, that's money.
No. There's context there again. You're saying this is bigger picture. You're trying to get the ticker out of people's head, the stock price out of people's head. Look at
Yes,
this.
no
Look
numbers
at this. Look at
necessary.
this. No numbers
No
necessary.
numbers necessary. Only
No,
pattern recognition.
buy in the money. Buy
in the money
you-
slowly, and then
You said
yeah.
you said all of these are all they'll expire the 18th of Feb.
Oh
Almost
yeah,
every
most of these plays don't have weekly expiries, so you're given from the get go a window of time that's reasonable, because we're talking like between, if you bought calls or puts tomorrow for the 18th, we're talking what, like 4 weeks?
So you're building your positions slowly.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's what you mean by
yeah, and that's the thing. You don't build it slowly.
You're straddling the month.
Yeah,
You're straddling the month cycle.
like so. Look
and,
at
and,
this
and you're
gap
straddling
here.
the month cycle, obviously, because then you can rule out the week.
Yes, look at this gap here. This gap down. This gap down, and then of course you probably wanted to average down this day. You got to get used to the holding while you're down. That's a part of trading. If you're
that's the easy
with
part
options,
for me. You do that all
especially
day.
if you're with shares, it's even easier. But with options, I mean, if you had that 4 week window, like if it gapped here and you had 4 weeks, let's see what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And it goes down, you buy more.
Yeah, we're talking like, bro. That I mean,
it's the same strategy. If I can do it in shares, I can do it in options. My biggest thing in options, when you and I first started trading this together,
Do you see
I
this
couldn't
wave?
trade fast enough.
This
I
wave
could
here.
not trade fast enough.
This.
I also didn't have the right goddamn info.
This
I was
is
using the wrong
another
data.
example right here. Like this right here, this section right here is the same as this section right here.
Just in reverse.
Just in reverse. It's like that's what I'm saying, and it's gonna happen again because like you can see it. It's just a wave, and it started happening.
And they just get smaller or bigger. It's all waves.
And that's what you're making money on is that momentum, that predicted movement, that wave. That's what you're making money on. That's what we're trading.
Is he kidding?
So anyways,
I like